I'll tell you this, every now and then somebody who had a little bit of better income would get snagged. And typically it would be like one person with a good income meets somebody that doesn't on either end. But for the most part, 65% of our cases were welfare cases.
Really?
Yeah, so that means that the reason the case opened up was because a single parent, typically mom, went to a welfare office and asked for money. So you got a home, you got a broken family. So the welfare office would say, hey, there's cash aid going for this kid. They would send us a request, and we'd automatically open up a case.
You got to find out if a girl's on welfare.
Yeah, well, we would instantly know. Oh, yeah.
No, I meant if you're dating.
Yeah, I mean, because a lot of times a guy would, when we'd call them, they'd be surprised, like, oh, but she said she doesn't want child support, or well, we're good. Why are you guys? And it was this really stupid thing where it's like we couldn't explicitly tell them they're on welfare, but when they got the complaint, it says they're on welfare. I don't know why they did that. So a lot of our cases did fall into this category of where it had something to do with welfare. Now, sometimes the guy would have a decent job and she'd be on welfare, or, maybe once in a blue moon the other way around. And then the other, rest of the cases were non-welfare cases. So these can be people who were married, or they were never married, but they just, they had decent incomes and stuff. And they would split up or they would go through a divorce, and it was just easier to come into our office and say, hey, can you get the child support order for us? We wouldn't, it's pretty much financed by the taxpayers except for like a tiny amount. So there was a decent disparity, but a lot of the cases were welfare. But I would say you'd be surprised who you'd see in there. I'd see all kinds of people, doctors, lawyers.